For many years, the Bible's credibility has been debated over and over again. While many are amazed by the teachings of Jesus and the faith many Christians profess, some people just can't come to the point of believing that what the Bible says is actually real. So let's discover what are the 10 shocking archaeological discoveries that prove biblical accounts. Hi there! Welcome to Eventful Insights. Today in this video, we'll get to know 10 archaeological discoveries that surprisingly align with biblical events. Let's see how they contribute to the Bible's credibility. Before we begin, can you give us an idea of how much you're interested in this topic? What archaeological discovery related to the Bible are you most familiar with? Tell us in the comments below. Starting with number 10, the Rosetta Stone. In 1798, Napoleon's invasion of Egypt included a scientific team that discovered the Rosetta Stone, a crucial artifact. Dating back to Ptolemy V, it was inscribed in 3 scripts: Demotic, Ancient Greek, and Hieroglyphic. The Ancient Greek portion of the inscription, a decree from Memphis priests in 196 BC honoring King Ptolemy V, was easily deciphered by scholars. However, the other 2 scripts remained a mystery. In 1822, Frenchman Jean-François Champollion recognized that the monument contained the same decree in 3 languages. By deciphering from Greek to Demotic, and then from Demotic to hieroglyphics, Champollion unlocked the entire monument's meaning. This breakthrough was crucial in understanding hieroglyphics, the earliest form of written language in ancient Egypt. As a result, many Egyptian texts were translated, shedding light on and corroborating biblical history. Next at number 9, the Epic of Gilgamesh. In 1872, George Smith made a significant discovery at the British Museum, an Assyrian account of a flood among tablets from mid-7th century BC Nineveh excavations. Known as the Epic of Gilgamesh, this story spans 12 tablets, with one describing a great deluge. Utnapishtim, the flood's hero, tells Gilgamesh how the god Ea warned him of an impending judgment and instructed him to build a boat to survive. Interestingly, parallels between this epic and the biblical tale of Noah in Genesis 6-9 emerged, sparking debate among 19th century scholars. Even today, scholars continue to analyze and discuss these striking similarities. At number 8, we have the Tel Dan inscription. In 1993, an inscription bearing the term BYTDWD was discovered at Tel Dan, believed to signify House of David, and dating back to the 9th century BC. The inscription was found sealed beneath an ash layer from an Assyrian destruction event, dated to 733 or 722 BC, ensuring its earlier origin. Pottery beneath the destruction layer further supports this dating to the 9th and 8th centuries BC, indicating the origin of the so-called House of David inscription. While some scholars suggest alternative interpretations, such as it being a place name or a temple designation, it likely refers to the ancestral lineage of David, the renowned second king of the United Monarchy of Israel. Corroborating evidence includes its probable appearance on the Mesha stele or the Moabit Stone, also dating to the 9th century BC. And since we've already mentioned it, at number 7 is the Moabit Stone. In 1868, a missionary in Jerusalem stumbled upon a stone tablet that seemed ancient, but sellers broke it into pieces to maximize profit. Luckily, a copy was made before the break, now housed in the Louvre. The tablet bears a Moabite inscription from the 9th century BC, possibly erected by King Mesha to celebrate military triumphs. It opens with, "I am Mesha, son of Chemosh, king of Moab." Central to the text is Mesha's account of a war with Israel in 850 BC, coinciding with a rebellion against King Jehoram of Israel after Ahab's death. Notably, this event is also recounted in 2 Kings chapter 3 of the Bible. Mesha highlights his victories in capturing Israelite-controlled cities, while the biblical narrative focuses on Israel's successful counterattacks against the Moabites. Moving to number 6, we have the KF Hinom Scrolls. In 1979, Israeli archaeologist Gabriel Barkay excavated a burial cave at KF Hinom near Jerusalem, uncovering 2 small silver scrolls within one such box. Due to their metallic nature, unrolling and deciphering them proved challenging. The larger scroll, taking 3 years to unroll, revealed delicately etched characters, including the name Yahweh, and contained the priestly benediction from Numbers chapter 6. The smaller scroll also contained the same benediction. These scrolls, housed in the Israel Museum in Jerusalem, represent the earliest known citations of biblical texts in Hebrew, aiding in textual criticism by challenging previous notions about the timing of the priestly benediction's composition. Are you feeling convinced so far after hearing about those archaeological discoveries? Tell us your thoughts in the comments below. If you'd like to watch more videos like this, such as intriguing mysteries in the past, the lives of remarkable rulers, and dark truths about our history, check out our channel. Now let's move to number 5, the Dead Sea Scrolls. In 1947, shepherds found a cave near the Dead Sea, marking the start of what would be hailed as the greatest archaeological discovery of the 20th century. Over 800 documents were found in similar caves nearby, including 190 biblical scrolls dating from the 3rd century BC to the 1st or 2nd century BC. One of the significant contributions of this discovery lies in our understanding of the transmission of the biblical text. Comparisons between the Old Testament texts of the Dead Sea Scrolls and later Hebrew editions used today reveal minimal differences, often confined to the smallest textual details. Importantly, these differences do not affect the meaning of the text itself. Up next at number 4, Hezekiahs Tunnel. The Gihon Spring served as Jerusalem's primary water source during ancient Israelite settlement. Yet its location outside the city walls posed challenges during attacks or sieges. In 1867, explorer Charles Warren uncovered a vertical shaft carved through bedrock, allowing access to the spring from behind the city walls. This shaft, likely constructed by the Jebusites, may have facilitated David's capture of the city, as seen on 2 Samuel chapter 5, verses 6 to 8. Hezekiah later constructed a new water system, including a tunnel sloping from the Gihon Spring to the Pool of Siloam inside the city walls, in response to an Assyrian threat in the late 8th century BC. Hezekiah's Tunnel was dug by 2 teams converging from opposite ends, resulting in a serpentine path due to shifting terrain. Adjustments were made as the teams neared each other, guided by the sound of each other's picks. An inscription near the Siloam pool commemorates the meeting of the 2 teams. Now here are some more recent archaeological discoveries that confirm biblical accounts. At number 3, we have the Shiloh Tabernacle architecture. Dr. Scott Stripling and his Associates for Biblical Research team have uncovered what they believe to be the northern gate entrance to Tel Shiloh, possibly where the tabernacle stood during the time of the judges. Stripling emphasized its significance, noting that the high priest, Eli, died at the gate of Shiloh, as mentioned in 1 Samuel chapter 4. Their discoveries at Tel Shiloh include remnants of a late Bronze Age tabernacle, such as altar horns, sacrificial animal bones, and ceramic pomegranates, echoing biblical descriptions such as those found in Exodus chapter 27 verse 2 and chapter 28 verse 34. Additionally, the team has found a foundation matching biblical dimensions of the tabernacle, along with adjacent storage rooms, likely for tithes. Stripling contends that these findings collectively support biblical accounts. Coming in at number 2, the ivories in the city of David. In September, Professor Yuval Gadot and Dr. Yiftah Shalef announced the discovery of around 1,500 intricately decorated ivory fragments. Believed to be from elephant tusks, found during excavations at the City of David Givati parking lot. These ivories, dating back to the First Temple period, show signs of destruction during the Babylonian invasion of 586 BCE. Gadot and Shalev propose that these ivories were originally part of a couch throne, aligning with biblical descriptions. For instance, 1 Kings chapter 10 verse 18 describes Solomon crafting a magnificent throne of ivory overlaid with gold, while Amos chapter 6 verse 4 condemns the wealthy and royal reclining on ivory-decorated beds or thrones in both Samaria and Zion. And at number 1, Mount Ebal Curse Tablet. The Mount Ebal Curse Tablet, discovered in 2019 at Joshua's altar site from the late Bronze Age, stands as a significant find in biblical archaeology. The tablet's inscription, released in March, predates any known Hebrew inscription from ancient Israel by centuries. It bears a curse invoking the god Yahweh, declaring death upon the cursed individual. Moreover, the tablet provides insight into the ceremonial aspect of curses at the Mount Ebal altar during the Israelite conquest, as documented in Deuteronomy and Joshua. This ceremony involved setting blessings on Mount Gerizim and curses on Mount Ebal, as commanded by Moses, with Joshua later erecting the altar at Mount Ebal in accordance with this directive, as found in Deuteronomy chapter 11 verse 29 and Joshua chapter 8 verses 30 to 31. Well, that's it. Those were 10 shocking archaeological discoveries that prove biblical accounts. Which discovery was the most compelling for you? Tell us in the comments below. If you liked watching this video, support us by giving us a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel, and ringing the notification bell. Thanks for watching.